Hi there, Joka here from A Pocket Full of Happiness, and in this video I'm sharing these two simple cards that I've created with the new That Summer Feeling die set. You can see the die set here. And I'm going to show you two ways to use this circle with the stripes. Very simple. Again, the cards are very simple. So I'm first of all, one of them I'm going to use the outline die for as well. You can obviously create just simple circles with that one, or use it as an outline for the stripes, and then you get a full shape here, if that makes sense. And with that, you can add an extra layer to your card. Or like I'm gonna do on the second card, I'm cutting this circle into the front panel. And by the way, I'm using a relatively new plate for this, so that my paper doesn't get all kinds of imprints in it. And so these are basically the two ideas I had with the die. And the one of them I'm gluing down on a scratch piece of cardstock, and then I'm going to fill these stripes with sort of rainbow colors, basically from purples to pinks and yellows and greens and blues, whatever I had next to me, to be honest. And then the way I went about this, I did not die cut this circle as many times. I think it's 8 stripes. And before I forget, so you see that I messed up that die cut there. I'm missing a piece, but because I'm going to add that palm tree exactly there, I'm not gonna be bothered and die cut it again. So the way I go about these kind of dies is that I'm filling with a strip of color paper cardstock. I'm filling every other stripe, and then I die cut. So basically I just have to run through the die 2 times to get all the colors. But if you want to mass produce this, then obviously you can die cut the circle from every single color, and then you have as many circles, you know, with all the colorful stripes. Then you have this small sentiment die. Well, they are separate letters with the die set that says mahalo. And actually I realized that you can also put together aloha from this. I don't know why I didn't realize that before. And I am gluing down each letter on a piece of cardstock, and then adding a layer of different color cardstock for the letters. Now this is an old embossing folder from Fun Stamper's Journey. It is not available anymore, or at least not at Spellbinders. I don't know, maybe if you like it, maybe you can look around on the internet. Who knows what shop might still have it, but it's old. But I thought it goes well with this Hawaiian theme, sorry, not theme. And also with summer themes, you know, it's waves and fun, and you know, I think it's actually called Wind and Waves, or something like that, something with wind and waves. As you can see, I die cut the palm tree from white cardstock. Actually, it's 2 layers I glued together, and then I added some foam tape for dimension, and then I'm hiding that messed up part on the circle. And the only other thing I'm going to do is add the sentiment, and as you can see, I'm fussy cutting out these small letters. It doesn't take long, and it's really not difficult to do, even though I have big hands, as you can see, so even I can do this. And I did not add foam dots behind the letters, but you can do that if you want more dimension. And I also didn't add enamel dots, which is weird. I'm only realizing that now. I probably could have, just for some extra texture. So I was playing around with the sentiment a bit there, because I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. But then in the end, I just decided to go with this super simple placement at the bottom. And then this card is practically done. I rushed through how I created the letters. Basically, I glued, so I die cut them first from white cardstock. I glued that down on a piece of paper, and then I also die cut the whole sentiment from craft cardstock, and then I also used not also only used the inside pieces of the letters and added that on top of the white. And I'm going to, as far as I remember, I did this same thing for this card, but then the other way around with the colors, I think. But let's see. So this is a surfboard that I actually. Okay, so I've always been a Hawaii fan. I've never been there, but it has been the #1 on my bucket list for ever since I remember. And when I was at design school, I actually had to create a Hawaiian surf magazine cover. And these were some of the elements that I used, the surfboard with the hibiscus flower and the little aloha. So I, when it's summer, when it's heat wave, when it's really hot, I'm always thinking about Hawaii. So that's why we have these dyes right now. So you can add different colors for in the surfboard. You can even go as far as to create a rainbow striped bottom for your surfboard, which is actually what I wanted to do first, but then I thought that maybe is a step too far when I was in such a rush. So but yeah, you could do that. And then I only used blue stripes here, so I did not even bother with different colors, but I wanted the surfboards to be the focal point, if that makes sense. And so I just created 3, and I used the 3 colors, the craft, the light blue and white there, and added some more color with the flowers. And then, as you can see, the main sentiment, mahalo, is the same as on the previous card. Just as I mentioned, the colors are inverted. And basically, this is like a 2-for-1 type of thing with the letters, because you die cut them once and you get 2 different looks for that if you so choose. Now I'm adding a few pieces of foam tape to my middle surfboard, just so that I have a little bit of dimension, and then I'm gonna glue down my flowers. And yeah, I mean, if I had more time, unfortunately we are preparing to go on holiday, and so there's a lot to take care of before. So I probably would have created cards fully covered with hibiscus flowers, because they are so cute, and you know that I like building patterns with smaller dies like that. Okay, so here are my 2 simple cards with this die set. I hope you like them anyway. I hope you have many ideas with them, and I hope you give them a try. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.